Dating me is like buying a used car. Wow. Heartbreaking moment for single mother. But why do men compare women to cars? I mean, they are similar, aren't they? You can get in and drive, and they're very good to look at. Now that's wrong, but it's even more wrong what someone said to this woman. This single mother. Car vibes, high mileage. Wow.
Okay, TikTok, help me out.
Okay.
Someone said,
You can do it, it's okay.
Someone said dating me is like buying a used car.
Wow.
I can't undo that comment. So my question is, what kind of car am I? And how many miles does it have?
A Datsun Sunny came to mind. A Datsun Sunny classic car, probably like 300,000 miles by now.
It's like buying a used car.
I hope you're focused and on your square. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. But it is strange, isn't it? And some would say very insulting. Now, obviously, she's taking it, she's taking it lightheartedly. Men comparing women to cars. A mileage thing. How old is the car and how long has it been driven? I mean, they're very key and important things in buying a car, aren't they? Yeah. So a lot of men have learned to relate that to not buying a woman, but being with, dating a woman. Similar to like, getting a car. But in her case, a used car. The burden of having an older car is there's more risk of it breaking down, falling apart. However, the benefits is it's cheaper, isn't it? It's an old car. In the UK, we call them bangers. I think the US, you call them beaters. It's a beater car. Okay. In terms of that aspect, sometimes in comparison with a woman now, it's actually more expensive because, I mean, there's an expensive burden there. Not saying it is, but I mean, that's why she's being referred to as a car, a used car.
A used car.
The burden being kids, obviously. A kid? Let's find out.
Let me give you a run back, okay? I have 4 kids.
Whoa. Damn. Okay. All right. This is sort of like a minivan, like a mid-70s minivan. We're hitting like 500,000 miles, yeah? 500,000 miles.
A used car.
The US is bigger, so comment US how much miles you got on that. Or you're nearly pushing a milli. Is that a milli in America by then? One of those classic 90s, 7-seaters, 6-seaters, whatever. Pushing nearly 1 million miles. It'd probably be a Toyota or a Honda. Yeah, we're talking Toyota or Honda territory. Damn. Whoa. What a lovely woman. What a lovely woman.
Danger.
And that is the thing with a lot of single mothers. A lot of them are lovely until you realize, okay, whoa. These are minivan settings, 1990s minivan settings.
I am twice divorced.
Well, oh my God. Some would say at this point that's a write-off. That is, okay, no, that's wrong. We're using metaphors and analogies. I mean, wow. It can be driven, but I mean, is it safe for the environment at that point?
By 28.
Oh my God.
It's giving Ultima. It's giving Toyota.
Oh, you're being lovely to yourself.
It's giving Ford Focus.
Ford Focus, I don't think it's old enough.
4 kids, twice divorced.
By 28.
Game over, man.
We're trying to be, logical here and make it relatable. I don't think a Ford Focus is old enough. And it'd probably be a bigger vehicle, at this point.
Is it a still?
Yeah.
I can't. Is it what is it? A Mustang?
No.
Minivan? What is it?
Yes. It's a minivan. It would be good for like a soccer mom or like some very tired dad that works 1 million hours and he's got like 5 kids. He doesn't want to drive it, but I mean, he's got no choice. Type minivans. Wow. Lovely woman. I mean, she's making fun of herself, so she can take it. Some will say that's why she's got 4. All right, that's
4 kids.
Let's carry on.
I can't.
So I'm a young mum. Matter of fact, I'm a young single mum. I'm 23 and I'm back on the dating scene. Hit me up, whatever. Not the point. I need to know if any of you single mums also relate to this, being a young mum. And I was speaking to this guy, right? This is how it went, okay? Oh, how are you? You look nice. Oh, thank you. You look good too. I'm fine as well, thank you. How old are you? I'm 23. How old are you? 30. Smash. 30. Smash.
Wow.
Instantly smashed. Anything 30 plus?
What a lovely desperate woman. Like, woman, that is,
A used car.
damn, that's desperate, isn't it? Hey, well, that is a vibe. That's a vibe. But the question is, before she was a single mother, would she have been so desperate?
Smash.
Some could say that's why she's a single mother. Ah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. But I mean, really, I mean, on one hand, it's good. Because, I mean, a lot of women say that, you know, younger women don't date older men. It's like, of course they do. Of course they do. That's a lie. All? Of course not. Nothing is all, but we get the point. We get the point. However, how serious would he take her? Obviously, you know, she's keen.
Smash.
But how seriously would a man take her? You can have your fun, of course. I'm not saying that, you know, using this woman and every woman in this as an example. But I mean, it's very keen, isn't it? Does it mean you have to take her seriously? It does not. Of course, obviously, that's what she wants. But I mean, come on, come on. When it's a bit too easy, you question why. For as fun as it is, you question why. Is it a trap?
It's a trap.
You have to ask why. A used car salesman loves nothing more than a sucker. Yeah, they just want something to drive right now.
But less than 40 smash. I don't know what it is about the 30s. I don't know what it is about the 30s. But it's like, it oozes maturity. It oozes financial satisfaction, contentment.
Typical.
It oozes stability.
Okay.
Smash.
But did your baby father ooze the same thing? Did he? I mean, he smashed, didn't he? That's why you're a single mother. But did he ooze the same thing? Again, was she looking for this before or just now? Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful as a man, haven't you?
Financial. I don't care what you look like, smash. I feel like maybe I've been in too many unstable relationships that now I'm like seeking stability. So I'm getting like a fetish for ages that I feel like will give stability. My mom told me no age gives you stability. They don't grow up, but
Smash.
Yeah, interesting. Your mom's either smart or bitter. She's either smart or bitter. We don't know yet. It's yet to find out. But really, now you want stability
Stability, so I'm
after the chaos.
30s is looking, it just does something to, woo! Smash, 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 smash.
Dating in your 30s is so weird because it's always, what do you do for fun? I don't know. I really don't. I work. I take care of my kids. I go home. I mean, I don't know. What is fun? Like,
Again, another lovely single mother.
a used car.
So much a mother that she has no idea what fun is anymore. What's fun? I mean, she doesn't know. She's tired, working, taking care of the kids, creating and maintaining a home. You know, a space for her little kids to grow up in. What room does she have for a man? There's no space for a man. But let's flip it for a second. A lot of men do prefer an older car, don't they? A used car. Cheaper, in some cases. Let's say easier to get. Yeah, more easy to acquire. Okay, still going to be a burden, still a hassle. However, now you have this used car. But then what can you do with it? Like, what can you actually do with it? You know, in some cases, some women that aren't single mothers have been out of the dating game for so long that they have no idea how to even be. Like this woman, she doesn't even know how to have fun anymore. She's been a mom for so long, she has no idea how to even have fun anymore. It's kind of sad, isn't it? It's like a classic sports car, but the turbo's gone. It's not even revving properly anymore. Lovely to look at, but yeah, it's not like it once was. It's not like if you had gotten it brand new back in the day. Lovely and slick. Hadn't had so many owners, so many previous owners. And it was still fun. Still knew how to have fun. Interesting, isn't it? But the upkeep of an older car is part of the burden, isn't it? The constant upkeep. Something's fallen off it. Something's rusting. Something's leaking. Oh my God. The constant upkeep. It doesn't matter if it was cheaper to acquire. The maintenance cost, because it's had so much miles driven on it, there's something going to need fixing somewhere. Constantly. So in the end, some end up becoming more expensive, don't they? More time consuming. More of a hassle to have. In a lot of cases, you think, I should have just gotten a newer car. Well, these metaphors work so well, don't they? Because in some cases, some cars are so used and overused so much, they don't feel like they used to. And they'll never drive that way again, will they? You can get in, but it's not shifting properly, is it? No.
fun to me probably sounds like sitting in peace and quiet, relaxing for a few minutes, not hearing mama for about 10 minutes. I don't know. I mean, I don't really have a life outside of being a mom right now. I don't know what fun is.
But you know what the good thing is? Do you know what the good thing is? You can tell she's a good mom. She's a decent mom. That's where her energy and focus is. And that is good. In terms of dating, no. But being a mom, she's great. But because she no longer remembers what fun is, it's like, yeah, as a man, yeah, good luck. You'd have to provide everything more than just money, the fun as well, the atmosphere, and obviously, you know, the money, clearly.
Right now, I don't know what fun is.
Unpopular opinion, but I actually love dating as a single mom because I'm so much more intentional with my time and the people that I talk to. I feel like prior to having my son, I would go on dates and give a lot of people chances that I normally wouldn't give a chance to.
Okay, let me stop her there, but that is the point. That's the point.
Now I'm like seeking stability, so I'm
Now I get it. From her perspective, none of what she's saying is insulting. And this is why they don't understand why men find it insulting, but it is. Because it's like, wait a second. So you would not have noticed him before, but because now that, you know, you're with child, you're a mom now you would?
a used car.
It's like, it's understandable, but it's still insulting.
Wouldn't give a chance to.
The question would be asked, so what is different? What's different now compared to what then? What's different?
Go on dates and give a lot of people chances that I normally wouldn't give a chance to because it was like, oh, I have nothing to lose. But now that I'm dating, I'm essentially dating for myself and for my son. And I have to think
I mean, isn't that backwards? If the decision before was better, you may not be a single mother now. Okay, all right. Okay.
about things like who's going to be a good role model to him, what values do I want to teach him. And I feel like because I've been raising him for 19 months alone, I know what works well for him. I know what I like him to be around. I know how I like to handle situations. So these are all personality traits and things that I need to think about.
Okay, you see, everything she's saying is good. Everything. She wants a good role model for her son. But this is the question men always ask. So wait a second. Why didn't you pick him before? Because you wouldn't be in this situation now. It's like, it's a simple point. So the quality in a role model is what you want for your son. But if you would have found the role model before, the man that had the exact same settings you want now, you may not be a single mother. It's not a guarantee, not saying it's, a guarantee, but however, the child would already have a good role model, wouldn't they? Yeah. So this is why in some cases it does feel like, used car territory, because it's like, wait a second, this car can now be acquired by a wider range of customers because of the high mileage. Again, nothing to this woman or any woman in this video. It's just a point. The used car point that we're making.
Wouldn't give a chance to.
But it's a simple fact. Why does she want? It's like a lot of women though, after the fact. It would have made better sense to begin with. One could understand having your reckless fun later on because, you've already, conceived your seed with a stable role model already. You can get that perspective, can't you?
Out in my partner. And even though it makes the selection a lot slimmer, it's a lot easier for me to weed out the people that I know won't be a good fit. And even though prior to my son, I had so many more options, now it's just so much better because I feel like I have better conversations with people. I'm way more intentional.
It's interesting what you had more options, but now you're willing to date more, a wider range. Okay.
And I can kind of see where people's heads are at before we even get to the point of like getting dinner. So if you're a single mom and you're starting to date again, I just want you to understand that perspective is everything. My family was like, oh, it's going to be really hard to find a guy who accepts your situation. That's bullshit. There's so many good guys in the world. So many good guys that are totally willing to be stepdads, totally willing to be in your kid's life, whatever that looks like for you.
Okay, yeah, there are. But like you just said, they're willing to be stepdads.
My daddy.
So before you even had a kid, you would have not even noticed those dudes before. I'm just saying that's weird. For some men, that's insulting. For some men, wait a second, you only see him as stepdad material. That's it. But he wasn't boyfriend material though. Really? I'm just saying. Some find that insulting.
And I'm really thankful for that because I was honestly really nervous to start dating again just based off of what people would say to me. But the people that were warning me about not being able to find someone were people that have never been in my situation. So don't take advice from people who aren't in your position. And be optimistic and excited about dating because for so long I was like dreading it, but I was pleasantly surprised.
Okay. So don't take advice from people not in your situation. So men, yeah, don't take advice from single mothers. Seriously.
At some point, you're going to want a man to take you serious. Yeah. And how many kids are you going to want him to take you serious with? I got 3. It's hard out here with 3 kids trying to find a man that want to with you. You get what I'm saying? You got no kids, you can't find a man really want to with you, not me.
Okay, damn, you didn't need to cook your co-host like that, damn. It's like, damn woman, I'm a mom. I know my struggle. I'm a used car, but it's like...
A used car.
You're an older car, but it's like, hey, even you can't even find a buyer. Damn, wow. You need to cook your co-host like that, easy.
Having 3 kids, a man, trying to find a man to with me. You get what I'm saying?
So my friend, like, she has 2 kids. Both are like
teenagers now, and like the thing that I don't like is like when she dates guys and then they fall out or something, they'll be like, yeah, I'll be feeding you and your kids. Like they be trying to throw it back in their face, and it's like that's why I can only imagine how hard it is.
Okay. But that is the point, isn't it? Even for the dudes who are okay being stepdads, that still comes up because it's still understood, even for the dudes who want to be stepdads.
I'll be feeding you and your kids.
When they get triggered enough, when they get angry enough and pissed off enough, and it comes out, what do they say?
You and your kids.
Oh, look at me. I'm working hard to take care of you as a used, torn up car. Yeah? With ruined back seats. Even the best of men, pushed to a point, will admit it as well. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's an appreciation that should be understood. And a lot of men aren't willing to even do that nowadays. But can you blame them? Can you blame them? Because even the best of man, in the back of his mind, knows I am finishing a next man's game.
But
Being a single mom.
it's not even like it is throw it back in your face, but it's like I said, expectations and it's the reality of the situation. Because the reality is I can deal with a woman that don't have no kids. So I chose you
100%.
and your kids.
Wow. Man could have got a new car.
You need to be appreciative of that shit because it's not easy for a man to look at some kids that's not his.
Exactly. Again, appreciation. Oh my God. You see, again, it's in no way to be insulting. You don't have to be insulting. Just drop facts and tell the truth. Simple appreciation, which is what is lacking nowadays. Look, a lot of men back in the days were easier to be stepdads than the modern man. A lot of modern men are like, nah, F that. She's fine, she's lovely, yeah, but it's like, no. Not finishing the next man's game. It's a lack of appreciation now. Men know they can work hard, extra hard, and still not be appreciated.
You and your kids.
Take care of this older car, and then one day it will just break down for no reason. Stop working. Leave you stranded and abandoned on the side of the road. Yeah? It's gone, basically. And after all the time and money you spent on it to keep it going, it just gives up on you one day. And then you're back on the street again, walking home by your damn self. Ooh.
A used car.
Yeah. Not saying it can't happen with a newer car, but it's less chance, isn't it?
Look at some kids that's not his and be like, you know what? I'm gonna do that for these kids.
And I get it. There's men that prefer not to be with women with kids. Like, we get it. We hear you guys. We hear you loud and clear, okay?
Do you? Sounds like some hard of hearing, but okay.
Nah, man don't want any woman with kids, you know? Don't want no woman with kids, you know?
Yeah, it's a long thing.
Like, any man that is so vocal about, I don't want a woman with kids. Why on earth would anyone want to be with someone like that? Why? Because it's just a horrible trait to have. Like, yes, have your preferences, but don't go and shout down a whole group of people. And
it's not even shouting down a whole group of people. Yeah, obviously some men are doing that. Some extreme men are doing that. But from the perspective of men, it's like part of the dating pool for men is going to be single mothers.
A used car.
So many. In some cases, an unbelievable amount. It's an experience a lot of women will never really have to a degree, obviously. You can see a lovely woman. Hey, oh, she's nice. Hey, you talk to her. Hey, you're getting somewhere with her. It's like, oh, I got kids. It's like, damn. Oh my God. Not that it's a bad thing, but if that's not what you're looking for, it's like you've just come up against the wall. If you progress, you're progressing into stepdad territory. If you run off and ghost, it's like, hey, you've dodged a bullet. You've dodged a dodgy salesman. I'm not saying that, but you've dodged a dodgy salesman trying to sell you a lemon. Again, metaphors and analogies, but you've saved yourself a bad deal unless you want to take on the responsibility of this high mileage vehicle, because it would become part of your lifestyle now. You've got no choice. It's part of your life now.
society and make them feel worthless about themselves just because you don't want to date one. Make it make sense.
It's not to devalue, because being a mother is one of the most powerful things in the world. However, to not be the original father will always be a knife in the side for any man. The world is yours. Have a nice day.
A used car. I'll be feeding you and your kids. Smash. Normally wouldn't give a chance to.